Hello again. I would like to show my steps in the second incorrect problem that I have chosen right here. Now in this one, again, is another chain rule situation. I incorrectly applied the term. Now one thing I did do correctly was I changed the sixth root into an exponent of 1 over 6. However, I completely forgot to apply the chain rule that applies here. I only changed the exponent to negative 5 over 6 because I did subtract the 1 for the derivative. However, I didn't fully apply the chain rule here once again. Now, the correct way to do this, taking into consideration of a chain rule that I wrote at the top here, was that we take f prime of g of x and we multiply it by g prime of x. Now we have our equation here. We take the equation, rewrite it, make it to the 1/6 power, subtract our 1, and we get negative 5/6 again. Now what the step that we missed is that we have to take our 1/6 and we have to multiply it on the outside and take our terms or our factors here and still raise it up to the negative 5 over 6. Now after we do that, we can finally take the derivative of our terms here. We have 2x minus 3e to the x. Now to rewrite this in using our chain rule formula, we can say that f prime of x equals 1/6 multiplied by x squared minus 3e to the x plus 4 raised to the power of negative 5 over 6 since we have our original function. And we can now multiply it by our derivative of the function, which is 2x minus 3x. Now I know on the test it asks for simplify signs and coefficients, and we don't need to simplify the whole expression. However, if we did want to simplify this even more, we can go and say that 2x minus 3x divided by 6 multiplied by x squared minus 3x plus 4 raised to the power of 5 over 6. Seeing that we have a fraction here and a negative exponent up here, we can rewrite this even simpler and say that this is our final answer. But depending on whichever is good, you could write this or the other, but this would be the more simplified way.